Do you know what a starfish is? Starfish can be found in the seabed all over the world, especially in the warm waters of India and the Pacific Ocean. The shape of starfish is similar to a star. They are not fish and they have no head or brain. They only have 5 or more arms, a central body, and a mouth. Each starfish has hundreds of strong suckers called tube feet, which if it is upside down, it can return to its original position with the help of these feet. In this way, he first bends the end of his arm to grab a stone with his tube feet. Then he pulls himself slowly on that stone. By throwing himself on the stone, he returns to the first position and continues on his way. Some starfish have many arms. Interestingly, if a starfish loses one of its arms, another arm will replace it. Starfish feed on oysters. To do this, he must open 2 pieces of oysters using his powerful suckers, then push his stomach out through his mouth and throw it on the body of the oyster. The spiny starfish feeds on corals, and for this reason, their accumulation can cause serious damage to coral reefs. Starfish react to changes in brightness. Light-sensitive spots are located at the ends of their arms. Some starfish can lay more than 1 million eggs a year. What is the type of symmetry in starfish? They are mostly characterized by having a device and bilateral symmetry after the embryonic stages. Most animals with bilateral symmetry retain this type of symmetry, but in a few groups, such as starfish, they acquire secondary radial symmetry during metamorphosis and into the adult state. 5 or more than 5 arms protruding from the central part of the body of this fish have created radial symmetry in the body of this animal. It is said that the bodies of the ancestors of starfish had bilateral symmetry, and today's sea stars have preserved the remains of the same body structure. Such mature animals become sedentary and headless like animals with radial symmetry. Water circulation device. The water circulation system works through a series of cellular channels filled with seawater and plays a role in movement and nutrition. This device is connected to the surrounding water by a siphon-like plate located on the upper surface of the body and near the angle between the 2 arms. A special duct transfers the water from the rinsing plate to a circular duct inside the body, and from this duct, 5 radial ducts exit, each of which goes into an arm. Tubular feet can also be used as moving feet by receiving water through ducts. When these legs are pressed on a solid surface, they act like a fan, which can apply uniform and continuous pressure on the bivalve shell and open its bivalves after the animal is tired. For this reason, the presence of starfish in places where edible oysters are grown is very harmful. The tube feet along each arm are lined up to hug the edge of the umbilical groove. These grooves lead to the mouth, which is located in the center of the lower surface. Digestive system and nervous system. The mouth is connected to a wide stomach through a short esophagus, which can exit the mouth and reach the soft tissues of the shell. Food particles and liquid foods pass through the small intestine and then reach a pair of large digestive glands, each pair of which occupies most of the empty space inside an arm. Starfish digestion takes place in a pouch-like stomach located in the center of the fish's body. This stomach is turned over and protrudes from the body of the organism, containing the food. Some species use the high tolerance of their aquatic vascular systems to open mollusk shells and inject their stomachs into these shells. The digestive system ends with a small excretory hole in the center of the upper surface. A nerve ring also surrounds the esophagus and is close to the annular canal. From this ring, the radial nerve branches off and goes into the arms. These nerves are located at the bottom of the umbilical grooves and lead to an eyeball at the tip of each arm.